Hello everyone, welcome to Mastermind. Today let us learn more about Mughals by solving few more multiple choice questions. Consider the first question. Consider the following statements regarding Sher Shah Suri. Sher Shah Suri employed Hindus in important offices. Malik Muhammad Jayasi wrote Padmavat during his reign. Here, both the statements are correct. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. Sher Shah remained a pious Muslim and he was generally tolerant towards other religions. He employed Hindus in important offices. Malik Muhammad Jayasi wrote the famous Hindi work Padmavat during the reign of Sher Shah Suri. Sher Shah patronized learned men. Second question says, consider the following statements regarding Humayun. Humayun reconquered Mughal Empire from the successors of Sher Shah Suri. Humayun died due to his fall from the staircase of his library. Both the statements are correct here. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. When Humayun left India in 1540, after being defeated by Sher Shah Suri, Humayun married Hamida Begum. He married Hamida Begum on his way to Sindh. And when they stayed in Amarkot, a Hindu kingdom ruled by Rana Prasad, Akbar was born in the year 1542 when Humayun and Hamida Begum stayed in the Amarkot, a Hindu kingdom ruled by Rana Prasad. Humayun then proceeded to Iran and sought help from its ruler. He later defeated his brothers Kamran and Askari. In the meantime, the Suri dynasty in India was declining rapidly. Therefore, in the year 1555, Humayun defeated the successors of Sher Shah Suri and reconquered the Mughal Empire. After 6 months, in 1556, Humayun died due to his fall from the staircase of his library. Consider the third question now. Consider the following statements regarding Akbar. Akbar was one of the sons of Babur. Akbar's Rajput policy was a failure. Here, both the statements are false. Therefore, the right option is option D, neither 1 nor 2. Akbar was one of the greatest monarchs of India. He succeeded the throne after his father Humayun's death. So, Akbar was son of Humayun. He was one of the sons of Humayun. His Rajput policy was notable because he married Rajput princess, the daughter of Raja Bharamal. He married the daughter of Raja Bharamal. It was a turning point in the history of Mughals. Rajputs served the Mughals for 4 generations. Many of them rose to the positions of military generals. Example, Raja Bhagwan Das and Raja Man Singh were given senior positions in the administration by Akbar. One by one, all Rajput states submitted to Akbar. Therefore, his Rajput policy was notable and it was a grand success. Fourth question says, consider the following statements regarding Second Battle of Panipat. Second Battle of Panipat was fought between the forces of Hemu and Akbar. Akbar defeated Hemu in the Second Battle of Panipat. Here, both the statements are correct. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. When Akbar decorated the throne of Mughal Empire, his position was dangerous because Delhi was seized by the Afghans. Their commander-in-chief, Hemu. So, the Afghan commander-in-chief was Hemu and he was in charge of the Afghan army. In the Second Battle of Panipat that was held in the year 1556, Hemu was almost on the point of victory. It was fought between the forces of Hemu and Akbar, and Hemu was almost on the point of victory, but an arrow pierced his eye and he became unconscious. After this incident, Hemu's army fled and the fortune favored Akbar. The Mughal emerged victorious in the Second Battle of Panipat that was held in the year 1556. Fifth question says that, consider the following statements regarding Battle of Haldighati. Battle of Haldighati was fought between the forces of Rana Pratap Singh of Mewar and Mughal forces led by Man Singh. The forces of Mughals defeated the forces of Mewar in the Battle of Haldighati. Here both the statements are correct. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. The Rajput policy of Akbar was a successful policy. One by one, all Rajput states submitted to Akbar, but the Ranas of Mewar continued to challenge despite several defeats. In the Battle of Haldigati that took place in the year 1576, Battle of Haldigati took place in the year 1576. Rana Pratap Singh of Mewar was severely defeated by the Mughal army, which was led by Man Singh. Mughal army was led by Man Singh. Following the defeat of Mewar, most of the leading Rajput rulers accepted Akbar's suzerainty. So, Battle of Haldigati was fought between the forces of Rana Pratap Singh of Mewar and Mughal forces led by Man Singh. The forces of Mughals defeated the forces of Mewar in the Battle of Haldigati. Sixth question says, consider the following statements regarding Akbar. Akbar abolished pilgrim tax after marrying Jodhabai of Amber. Akbar abolished jizya in 1562. Both the statements are correct here. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. Akbar rose to fame in the pages of history due to his religious policy. Various factors were responsible for his religious ideas. The most important among them were his early contacts with Sufi saints. He had contacts with Sufi saints, the teachings of his tutor Abdul Latif, his marriage with Rajput women, his association with intellectual Jains like Sheikh Mubarak, and his two illustrious sons, Abul Faizi and Abul Fazl. Abul Faizi and Abul Fazl. These were the two sons of Akbar. And his ambition to establish an empire in Hindustan. He wanted to establish a great empire in Hindustan. That's why his religious policy was different from that of many Mughal Empire kings as well as Delhi Sultanate kings. In the beginning of his life, Akbar was a pious Muslim. He too was a pious Muslim in the beginning of his life. However, after marrying Jodhabai of Amber, he abolished the pilgrim tax. So, therefore, statement 1 is correct. He abolished pilgrim tax after marrying Jodhabai of Amber, and in 1562, he abolished the discriminative jizya tax on Hindus. He allowed all his Hindu wives to worship their own gods. Later, he became a skeptical Muslim. In 1575, he ordered for the construction of Ibadat Khana at his new capital, Fatehpur Sikri. Seventh question says, consider the following statements regarding Akbar. Akbar constructed Ibadat Khana at his capital, Fatehpur Sikri. Akbar issued infallibility decree in 1579. Both the statements are correct here. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. Akbar constructed Ibadat Khana at his capital, Fatehpur Sikri. He issued the famous infallibility decree. Infallibility decree is also known as Mahzarnama or the infallibility decree in the year 1579. According to this infallibility decree, Akbar was king as well as the religious head. He was also the religious head. So according to this infallibility decree, he took all the religious matters into his own hands. So this made Akbar supreme in the religious matters. That's why he issued infallibility decree or Mahzarnama in 1579. Eighth question says, consider the following statements regarding Akbar. Akbar promulgated a new religion called Din Ilahi. It contained select good points from Islam only. Statement 1 is correct here. Statement 2 is false here. Therefore, the right option is option A, 1 only. Akbar invited learned scholars from all religions like Hinduism, Christianity, Jainism, and Zoroastrianism. And Zoroastrians were also invited to his kingdom. So he disliked the interference of Muslim ulemas in political matters. Therefore, in 1579, he issued Mahzarnama or infallibility decree by which he asserted his religious powers. In the year 1582, Akbar promulgated a new religion called Din Ilahi or divine faith. It believes in one God and it contained good points of all religions. Not only Islam. Therefore, statement 2 is false here. Ninth question says, consider the following statements regarding Din Ilahi. Din Ilahi was popular during the reign of Akbar. Akbar forced his subjects to embrace Din Ilahi. Both the statements are false here. Therefore, the right option is option D, neither one nor two. Din Ilahi believed in one God and it contained good points of all religions. Its basis was rational. It upholds no dogma. It was aimed at bridging the gulf that separated different religions. However, Din Ilahi was a failure. It proved to be a failure. It fizzled out after Akbar's death. Even during his lifetime, it only had 15 followers, including Birbal. Akbar did not compel anyone to his new faith. Akbar was a religious, tolerant person. That's why he did not compel anyone to his new faith. So he did not force his subjects to embrace Din Ilahi, and it was neither popular during the reign of Akbar nor popular after the death of Akbar. 10th question says, consider the following statements regarding land revenue administration under Akbar. Land revenue system of Akbar was called Zapti or Bandobast system. Zapti system was further improved by Raja Todarmal. Both the statements are correct here. Therefore, the right option is option C, both 1 and 2. Akbar made some experiments in the land revenue administration with the help of Raja Todarmal. The land revenue system of Akbar was called as Zapti or the Bandobast system. It was further improved by Raja Todarmal. It was known as Dahsala system. It was also known as Dahsala system. The Zapti or Bandobast system improved by Raja Todarmal was known as Dahsala system, which was completed in 1580. By this system, Todarmal introduced a uniform system of land measurement. He introduced a uniform system of land measurement. The revenue was fixed on the average yield of land assessed on the basis of past 10 years. So, past 10 years account was taken into consideration to fix the revenue. The land was divided into 4 categories. The 4 categories were Polaj, Parauti, Chachar and Banjar. Polaj, Parauti, Chachar and Banjar. Polaj is cultivated every year. So this was cultivated every year. Parauti was cultivated once in 2 years. Chachar was cultivated once in 3 to 4 years. Banjar was cultivated once in 5 or more years. So it was cultivated once in 5 or more years, and payment of revenue was generally in cash. It was not in kind, but it was in cash. So this is all about Mughal Empire in this video. Please try to solve the multiple choice questions before watching the video for solutions. Thank you.